Hello guys, so in this tutorial I want to talk about general mid-game strategy, how to expand and what to do to basically easy win your opponent. So I will just speed up this early game. Yeah, in general for beginners I would recommend to not take contested oil derrick, don't take fights because you will mess up build order. You really want to have timings good properly, and you must have MCV before 4:30 and more than 10k army before minute 5, sorry, around that. I mean 9 to 10k before minute 5. I'll just speed up this early game. I really don't want to talk about this. I went to engage because I pretty much mastered this build order. I would not recommend it. You can just sit in base after you talk this, and you can play scout here to notice if he attacks and pull army and try to defend it. But again, you will maybe be late with build order. So this map has two double expansions, this one and this one. This one is pretty much more closer to main base, I think. This one has gams, but you can take gams from here as well. I decided to take this one and expand here after second expansion, you will see. But you can do here same, but you must note that he will expand here most likely, and you will expect his base here if he get base push, if he do same strategy as you. So I think here it's same actually, because it's map like that. So it depends on where he will expand. But in usual competitive maps you will have double and single or mine expansions. So you must make sure to take double or expansion. And this is minute 4, right, 15 seconds before expansion. I'm a little bit late, which is bad. I think, never mind. This is crucial moment, you want to scout around. I placed here to know where he will expand. I placed flag here to prevent early attack. I placed here to prevent also direct attack to main base. Also don't forget to set rally point after some time, after fourth harvester or whatever. You want to set rally point for racks and war factory in this. So yeah, don't forget to eco slide. Don't forget to eco slide. Left 2 or 1 harvesters there on original. I talked about army position in another video on YouTube, so I will not talk too much. I'm very late, so that's bad. You can hear it's tank, so it's entire army of him most likely expanded. He noticed that I'm here, and I'm waiting in background like that. So if he attacks, he spends some rifles on my structures, and then I attack. Maybe I will not talk too much about army movements. I have another video for that, really. In this moment I'm building racks, which is not planned to make in this tutorial. That's because he early attacked here, so I wanted to base push here to take this, and so I can expand here usually you will go place here and immediately start production another refinery and take this one, and then you can base push, go radar dome or whatever. But I would recommend base push and make 7 barracks for beginners, of course. I will ignore micro here, really. Army position is important. I can react fast. Don't forget to scout another angle. Don't forget to use shift command as well. I don't use here, but scouts are very important as well. And yeah, this should happen much before. But anyways, okay, I see tank. I move my army behind structures and waiting him. At the same time, I'm attacking here and taking this map segment, this area. I like scouts here. Yeah, I don't want to engage. This is small army. Main of my force was here. I also want to keep this army here to prevent second expansion. I prepare concave and so on. So I placed raffinery here and go immediately to base push to take this area. Take this maybe eventually later to base push here to close this path. And I see, you saw scout, that's important. And after second refinery, second expansion, you are creating racks and power plants. I noticed, yeah, I will just ignore micro forever. And at the same time I base pushed here. I'm trying to close this area as well. I want to take map control. This is just micro. And fights, which I will ignore. See how base push is strong. I have map control here. I'm a little bit bad, you should be here. But I still can play static defense and defend that. So I think this is GG. Let's see what he sees. You know, this area is closed, this area is closed, he's squeezed in main base. You see how, I mean, it's not too much, yeah, not too much action, not too much clicks. 29, it's really slow paced game style. Yeah, that's basically it. After you take map control, you can go radar, of course, and make some air units and artillery and so on. So yeah, that's basically it. So in general, I would summarize this. You expand double war and immediately place second refinery to another patch. You can choose this or this, so I don't know. Maybe you can eventually go here with main MCV and make sure you have army around MCV and move them constantly and base push when you can. Go 7 racks, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 racks. After that you can go second war factory or radar dome. I mean, for average and good players it's better to go radar dome, radar, because it's just units are better and you have more vision with air units and so on. So idea is to constantly move MCV, to scout in front of him. Don't send him without at least one rifle. Sometimes you will leave it, but usually try to have army around it so you can defend as I did. And yeah, that's basically it. two expansions, base push, close area. I could eventually go here with MCV and take these games. I think this is not this is usual or, but never mind. It's important to take map control to close this area, and I took this map, this area. And if he didn't surrender, you could just make base here and make base here, go attack, and just wait him to die. He will not have eco. He'll try to squeeze some sneaky expansion here, so make sure you scout it as well. Rally points, don't forget to reinforce. You can reinforce maybe here, so you can react faster to this or this area. Yeah, so you can, when you take these 2 points, the 2 areas, you can just chill and scout constantly, just scout everywhere with rifles. That's so much important. You don't forget later to eco slide here, because this is already depleted. Yeah, let's see quickly. Let's see replay from spectator view. I mean, this game is kind of, it went easier everything because he lost army here. I was pretty much ahead in that moment. You don't want to fight. You can just chill, take your oil and chill. It's not worth to take oil to be late with MCV, I think. I mean, at least for beginners, for people who learn this game still. He has better timing. He built tank, which is also a good way to make some early pressure. But he pretty much delays MCV, and if he doesn't get anything, he will be behind. He chose this expansion, but he didn't build refinery. He struggled a little bit. I think it's because of late MCV maybe. This harvester. Look, I can chill. I can produce as much as I need. So this is risky for him. If he loses harvesters here, he will be in problem. He can't remake army. Keep infantry and army behind or around MCV, never in front, because you can play static defense and racks and push him. If he, yeah. Not bad from him, but I was just ahead in army. Oh no, a little bit. This was risk as well. Okay, this is multi-prong, which is not easy. But you can see idea how strong is base push. this socket so much damage from pillboxes. That saved me, because he didn't micro. And I will stop here. I mean, that's it. I hope it helps you.